Okay, we're recording. If you got any noise in the background, if you could just go ahead and mute yourself. Otherwise, if it gets a little noisy, I might mute everyone. But welcome to our Thursday morning business chat. And our mascot, Max, just, passing through up here. um, this morning, we thought it might be fun to just maybe discuss, we do product testimonials a lot. It'd be fun to hear some business testimonials, recent success you've had in enrolling somebody, how you've approached someone. Success leaves clues, as we like to say. And we do have some clues from some of we have two new directors, very excited about that we announced on our Monday evening. Oh, no, that was on our Wednesday director's call. We announced, so things are happening. Spring is springing. So good morning, everyone. And does anyone have before we talk about business testimonials, I just want to thank Dr. Nicholas and Dr. Joan for doing the product testimonial recording yesterday. And if you didn't get a chance to participate in that and you have burning desire, a really cool story you'd like to share, you can call Dr. Nicholas direct, send her an email. Hold on a second. There we go. I'm muting everyone. So when you want to speak, you'll have to unmute yourself. If you've got a cool testimony that you'd like to share, you can contact Dr. Joan by phone or by email, and she'll set up another time to do another series of recordings. So, but it's not just about products, it's about business. That's why we have a Thursday morning business chat. So does anybody have a recent, oh, Robin's raising her hand.
Hi, everybody. Good morning. I just want to share this last week, two people in our team got amazing connections from LinkedIn. And one of them I don't know exactly what she said on her LinkedIn profile, but a previous leader from another company contacted her from Univera, and she's extremely interested. She's a naturopath, and we happen to have a lot of mutual friends. That was really fun when I talked to her. And then another one was Judy Gundry, and what happened to her is she had a post on LinkedIn, and this doctor reached out to her, and the doctor has this association of 3,000 doctors, and he presents this opportunity to the doctors of cutting edge resources and products. So we're going to be doing a presentation for maybe 100 doctors, and it could continue on. So these both came from LinkedIn, two amazing contacts. So I just want everyone to know that spiff up your LinkedIn profile, guys.
Yeah. And, on that note, a little over a year ago, I changed my LinkedIn profile and said, marketing an affordable breakthrough in stem cell technology. I didn't say LifeWave or anything like that. And a dear friend from many years ago, that I've known for many years, but now he lives in Thailand, contacted me, signed up, and he's wading into wings for Thailand to open. So I've got feet on the ground in Thailand from just by changing, my LinkedIn listing. And every time you change it, everybody on your LinkedIn followers list gets notified of that change. So LinkedIn is a professional place to recruit. Facebook's a nice place to share dog stories and flower pictures, birthdays and celebrations.
And it does work for
and business can come from that.
Tell your stories. Yep.
But LinkedIn, it's business to business. So it's a really cool place. So if you're not friends with LinkedIn, I suggest you consider doing that.
And if you might want to update your profile like Gregory did.
I might go update it again.
Yeah.
So
right.
Everybody can unmute yourself. So anyone would like to share any kind of business related testimonial, that would be awesome.
It's very quiet.
And just not all at once.
Hey, so it's Helen. So you know how we feel wonderful when somebody has an amazing, product testimonial, and we're like so grateful. It feels like a miracle. We love it so much. Well, that happened to us the other day when somebody said, someone and love, that I got my first comma in a week paycheck. in my week's paycheck. So that was so exciting too, because, some of us have been around in other companies and hadn't, quite had the success that we have over here. So I just want to acknowledge that for me, those stories are seriously just as fun as the ones with the product successes, because to me, having a financial, success is actually a health product, because, you don't have to worry and be stressed, because you don't have enough money. So therefore, stress, we all know stress kills. So here you are giving people an opportunity to be healthy in so many ways, including having our wonderful community. And we're doing great too, just to throw that in. We're very happy. We're so grateful that through this having to be at home and away from people, that we're thriving. So thank you for inviting us, Robin and Gregory. We appreciate you and everybody on our team and all our business cousins. So there you go.
Thanks, Ellen. And I see a lot of new faces, so I think we've been remiss in welcoming all these new people. So thanks for being with us. We just hang out together on Monday and Thursday morning and do product business questions, testimonials. And so if you've never shared before and want to introduce yourself,
It'd be great.
Oops. Okay.
Robin.
Yes,
Yeah.
Anne Marie.
I think that was Jen.
Go ahead. Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I think Victoria is on the line also, and I just wanted to give us a brief testimonial. I personally haven't enrolled anybody in this method, but she and I, and probably some others, we have our team has a Facebook meeting, and we had a social media expert give us a brief training, and I've dived into her trainings a little more intensely. And Victoria Reed has also been doing that, Victoria and Jim, and they've had success. So what I'm seeing just in the last month that I've been going into social media and networking within, I'm not spamming, there's a way to do it within groups. To meet people, to go out into the community and meet people. And there are strict rules within groups, and there's a way to do it and there's a way to not, because you'll get kicked out. But I think that it's opening my eyes to some different ways, because we all live in a little bit of isolation right now. People are not getting out, but it is a way to go and meet people. And I've met people all over the world.
Yay.
And guess what? These people have needs, and there's a really smart way to utilize that as a tool and not a toy. And the one thing that I wanted to bring right here and right now is that the takeaway that I've gotten the last month is to go out into those groups virtually and be interested. Because we care and we want to share. And then as you build your LinkedIn profile or you build your Facebook profile, and if you have a business page on Facebook, they might come to your profile and they might come to your business page. They might go to LinkedIn, and you want to be in those places very interesting. Like, okay, showing those people what you have that they might need. But as you go out there and start being interested in what they're doing, it's the forming, the prepare, care, share, and then enroll. You can go and do that. And there's a smart way to do that. And we're learning how. And so I just wanted to share that this morning.
Well, thank you, Jen.
Thank you.
That's wonderful. And for everyone, just the reminder, social media, as in face-to-face, as in on the phone, it's the same thing. We're in a relationship business. So Jen said, is you can have your profile be interesting and create curiosity, but be interested, connect with people first and foremost, which is
Robin, you're echoey. It's hard
There's a
to
lot
hear
of
you.
echo.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yes.
Yes.
That's
All right.
better.
So
Yeah.
it's first and foremost a relationship business, and we want to connect with people and be interested in them.
Mhm.
Yes. Okay. I think Anne Marie was next.
Thank you. So good morning, everyone. It's just been an interesting prospecting journey the last couple of months. I have friends all over the country and have sent out, few patches to a lot of them. And having been with another company where people know what the products were, it just happened to be a different name and a different label and brand. This is something that they've never heard of. It's not on their radar at all. And they're like, where are you coming from? What is this? I've never heard of it. It's just so cool because it does take longer, I think, sometimes to get them to the point where they want to really talk about it, ask more questions, really wear their patches. I have to tell you, some keep their patches for a couple weeks without even putting them on. They're too busy. They're, in the wrong place or in the office and they're at home or whatever. So it's just kind of cool now to see them. It's like at the second or the third or the fourth week, hey, you know what? There's really something to this, and you would hope that, we are so excited about it and we know how they work. We want them to take them on right now, like tomorrow and buy, but they just don't do that. And so it's just fun. Like Gregory has said in the past, planting the seeds, watering them, hoping you have some sunshine and not too much rain, but the whole thing about the garden. And it's just like, they're coming up. It's springtime and the flowers are coming up, and they're at that point now where I think there's going to be a lot of action in the next couple of weeks because they're like aha moment. It's just so cool. I love it.
That's awesome. Great. Thanks, Anne Marie. Morning inspiration.
Who's next?
I see Doug's got yourself unmuted. Doug, did you want to say something?
Oh, well, I actually had a question. Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Yeah, I wanted to find out, I've got some people that I'm talking to right now that are about to come into the business. And I'm wondering if you could talk a little bit about when you might bring somebody in as a preferred customer and what the benefits are versus starting everybody as a bronze or a silver, which is sort of my, sort of what I think. I figure you never know who's going to do the business or not, but I think there's a place for preferred customers. And what are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'll say initially, it's really easy to tell your customers from distributors that customers wear green hats and distributors wear white hats. The problem is when they come in the room, they take their hats off. So Rob has a way of discerning what color their hat is when they take their hat off.
That's a really good question, Doug. We always want to start people at what's best for them. And the way to find out is to ask them questions. So when someone says, okay, I'm ready to get started, what I typically say, and we did a call on this recently on the enroll section, so you can find that in the YouTubes, is I ask people, are you getting this for yourself or are you going to be sharing? So if they say it's just for myself, then I present the customer program. If they say they're going to be sharing and they say, if it's that great, I can't not share. I say, would you like to earn your product for free or are you interested in an income? So it's a double qualification. I want to find out, let's say they're going to share with a few friends and they want to earn their product for free. There's actually some people that are not interested in making money, believe it or not. And it's true. And I've come across many over the years. So we want to always be honoring and respectful and always set them up in what's best for them. And at any time, they can always upgrade to become a distributor if they're sharing a lot. I mean, I started as a customer.
I remember that, yes.
So it's always what's best for them and asking the qualifying questions. Does that help?
Yes, thank you. That's great. Yes.
Great question. And I think a lot, and the company, as you'll notice, they're rewarding customer acquisition behavior tremendously.
Mhm.
The people that were the top spring sprinters got it because they got 3 points for each customer and 3 points for each reorder. And those people that had a lot of customers were at the top of the list, or those people that acquired a lot of customers. So you'll see more and more promotions that are about customer acquisition and rewarding that. It's very valuable to have customers and you get a nice residual every month too.
Mhm.
Okay.
Right. Yes. No, the extra volume is real, just straight up volume is always helpful in making everything work. I can see that. So, okay. Well, thanks. It's great.
And customer volume goes towards your personal volume. It doesn't go in the tree. So if you have at least 55, you keep your volume from flushing, and a few customers will do that because one customer getting X39 is 43 in personal volume and two becomes 86. So it keeps you active. And a lot of people have a lot of customer volume, and so they don't need to purchase unless they want to. Okay. Great.
Right. Well, I mean, I just focus on the 110. I know you can stay active, but I'm already a manager, so I just have 110 is my
Good.
personal month. Yeah.
Good.
Perfect.
Okay, who's next?
But Robin, doesn't that volume go toward the leg that would help you to have a cycle bonus as well?
After 30 days,
There you go.
anything over 110 in personal volume goes into what they call your pay leg or your shorter leg.
Mhm.
And I've never tracked it. I just trust it. And
So you actually get paid two ways on your customers. Their person, you get the customer commission, $20 if it's a preferred customer, or 20%, and 33% if it's a retail customer. But that volume is accumulated, and 30 days later, it drops down into your pay leg. So if 5 weeks ago I had 200 extra points, in my personal volume, over 110, 90 of those points would drop down into my pay leg on that 5th week. So it's a little confusing, but it is nice to know that that personal volume, which includes you and your customers, you get the customer commission plus, 4 weeks down the road, it drops into your small leg. So you're getting also cycle bonus pay on it. So who else had a question or something they wanted to share?
got a lot of quiet.
I want to add it while we're waiting for somebody to step up, is that having that extra volume, if you have, and I noticed on one of the calls a couple of weeks ago when the folks on this team that were doing really well in the spring sprint, they had a lot of new customers.
Mhm.
And so having all those customers and that extra volume really helps when you're on the matching bonuses. So there is a real role I see for just volume, customers and volume, not necessarily business builders.
Mhm.
So just for clarification, Doug, matching volume, matching bonuses comes from distributors that are making money. You don't get matches from
Right,
customers.
but in order to get that third level, you have to cycle a certain number of weeks, a certain number.
That's
Excellent. Excellent.
You
Yep.
have to cycle 10 times personally and have one personally sponsored person on each leg that cycles 6 times.
Yes.
Yep. So the volume adds up.
It
It all
does.
makes a difference. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. When I first looked at that, third level, I went, oh my God, 10 cycles in a week. That's a lot. But once you get the momentum going in your
Mhm.
business, it'll happen. It'll happen. Yeah. Okay, who's next? We got it. All right, we got a lot of people here that are very quiet this morning.
And Michelle, excuse me, Helen, I was motivated when you were talking about you have someone on your team that just joined the comma club. We should have an informal comma club and make a big deal when somebody gets their first weekly check with a comma in it. That is a huge deal. That's over $4,000 a month. That's $50,000, $52,000 a year in income, momentum when you get $1,000 weekly check. And many people have been in network marketing for years, some decades, and never got a comma in a weekly check. And we're doing it here at LifeWave. So that's so awesome.
Definitely worth celebrating. Yeah.
Okay, so we have the informal comma club.
The comma club.
I remember the exact date that it happened for
There you
us
go.
because it was my mother's birthday.
Oh, is that sweet?
Yeah.
Yeah,
mean,
birthday present.
So it was, and it can happen quicker than you think, everybody. So let us know when you join the comma club.
Yeah.
We'll have a special group, the
That's
comma
right.
club group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've got just another minute or two. We have another call coming up that at the bottom of the hour. So any final comments, sharings from anyone? Questions?
Well, I'll finish up and share that the company sent out an email. If you're also on the, the LifeWave Business Builders page, they announced there's now an advisory councils for each region, which is a huge step forward for this company because now they're going to be getting, the advisory council is the liaison between the field and corporate. And the corporate will always make the decisions, but getting input will make a huge difference as we move forward. And they look to really represent different lines of sponsorship and different cultures. And they did a really good job having a nice mix of people. So it's a whole new day with LifeWave.
Progress. Really powerful progress. And we were talking with our chief sales officer yesterday, and in their new office, their new little office in Salt Lake, they had the second floor of a building and they're renting the Provo, and they're in the process of renting the third floor. So they're growing.
And we're growing.
And we're growing. Yeah.
All right.
All right. Well, yeah. Final comment. Okay.
Okay. Saturday's training. You want to talk about Saturday's training?
Saturday's training is going to be, we're going to drill down into the prepare section, phase 1 of our proven plan of action, prepare. And what are you going to do? It'll be something very powerful and very relevant to section 1 in the prepare section, and worth your time, and we'll keep it under 30 minutes.
Okay, everybody. Have a great day.
See y'all.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Everybody.
Awesome call.
Thanks.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye, everyone. Have a good day.
Thanks. Bye-bye.